The news, good evening. 46 new cases of COVID-19 have been recorded since the last update late last night, bringing the total number of cases recorded in Seychelles to 1,848. Of the new cases, 38 were sampled on the 10th of February and 8 on the 11th. 12 are foreigners and 34 are Seychellois. 3 are from Praslin and the remaining from Mahé. 35 cases met the discharge criteria today and have been discharged into convalescence. And following the death of a person last week, investigations conducted have revealed that the cause was COVID-19 related, bringing to 8 the number of COVID-related deaths. Some 13,930 people have been vaccinated with the second dose of Sinopharm, which represents about half of the number of people who have already taken the first dose. This is according to yesterday's update from the Ministry of Health. Furthermore, almost the same number of people, or approximately 12,022, have also taken the Covishield vaccine, which is targeting those aged over 60 or more and with underlying health conditions. There are 4 stations involved in the national campaign of vaccinations on Mahé, with the 2 stations, namely the International Conference Centre and Anse Royal, being the busiest. On average, they each receive over 500 people per day for either of the 2 vaccines against COVID. The campaign continues tomorrow. The central bank is reinforcing measures to ensure safe operations and operation continuity of the banks in view of the COVID-19 situation. The central bank governor says that it is important that the government, businesses and members of the public can access money even during the restrictions due to the pandemic.
According to the governor of Central Bank, Caroline Abel, the COVID-19 pandemic has had an effect on all financial institutions. At the central bank itself, a few services has been suspended. As for commercial banks, there has been the close down of the Bank of Ceylon, the recent close down of credit union's Ladig branch, and the rotation of different groups of staff at other commercial banks. The governor said that for now, banks should ensure that the government, the public, and businesses can access funds and credit. At the same time, the central bank should be able to access information to conduct its monetary policies. She said that banks are being advised to offer their clients alternative channels for banking services, which includes online banking, apps, digital payments, and ATM services, and the public are being encouraged to use these channels. As for foreign exchange reserves, Ms. Abel said that it is quite stable at the moment. She said that this is the case because there is no need at present to inject foreign exchange into the market, and neither CPEC nor STC are asking for it. Meanwhile, both the price of the dollar and euro seems to be stabilizing.
Work has started for the construction at Anse-la-Mouche of a new 4-star hotel and various other facilities. When the project was presented to the public in August 2019, it covered 2 parcels of land located between the ice plant at Anse-la-Mouche and the Les Canels-Bilaza junction. It also stretched inland until Montplaisir. But a group of people in various non-governmental organizations have asked government to review the project. They feel that even if they voiced their concerns in 2019, no consideration was given to the issues they brought forward. And the chairman of the planning authority, Cyril Bonhomme, said that due process was followed and consultations were carried out before approval was given for the project.
One of the processes that does take place as part of our approval process or non-approval process is that we consult referral agencies. And you mentioned EIA. Yes, that goes to environment. There's public consultation. And what happens, we have the public feedback. We incorporate in the submission. And if you have to go back to the developer, we talk to them. We have to tweak the project to ensure that these are taken care of. yes, that has been done, and done to the satisfaction of the environmental team, so that then they come back to us, and then we give them the go-ahead. Yes, the go-ahead was given. We started talking about that project in August 2018. Final approval was 10th of October 2020.
The Ministry of Health has received 2 more donations. There was a check for 40,000 rupees from CAT Security, presented by their representative, Colin Underwood. He says that he hopes that this may help the ministry in its fight against COVID-19. The other donation was on behalf of JHL Company. James L'Espérance presented 100,000 syringes to the ministry. The sum of 220,000 rupees had been donated towards the purchase of these syringes earlier this year by the GHL company to President Wavell Kalawan at State House. Both donations were presented to Dr. Danny Louange, the Chief Executive Officer of the Healthcare Agency. And with this we come to the end of the news summary. Thank you for watching. Have a very pleasant evening.